So our island is 3.5 metres long, and that includes the breakfast bar. So we went with the Decton slab, and because I didn't want to have a join, we were minimised then to have the slab, which is 3.2 metres, and it's just over 1.4 metres wide. And then we got the breakfast bar added on, and that's 30 centimetres, and it's fine for sitting four, so it's dead on. We've got a couple of plugs in under there, excuse the colour, so we will be getting those changed, and another couple at the end. That one's hardly used, to be honest, but this one gets the most traffic. I didn't want to put a socket in the middle of the slab, and also if it one at that end and then the one at that end, if I was using any appliances in here, it would have been stretching across the hob or across the sink. So what I've done instead is I've bought one of these wee mini extension leads, and it's great. I just keep that in the cupboard with all the electrical appliances, one of which is bubbling in the background, and just bring it out. And it means then I have this whole space here clear. So like yesterday, the slow cooker, or this morning, the slow cooker was out, and now I've got the rice cooker out, with the food processor out last week, the mixer out last week, and we can stand on this side, use away, and then all the prep space on the other side is free. So yes, if you're thinking of having a sink and a hob on your island, I've got probably about 1.2 metres between the two, and it's more than enough. And I like as well being able to get the 4 dinner plates out and still have room to bring stuff out of the oven, etc. On the island then I have 2 big deep cupboards. Excuse the mess of some of them. So that's all the baking, and then this is the cupboard then with all the electrical stuff. So the air fryer, slow cooker, etc. And the cupboards are really chunked, really deep, and loads of space. Just then have shelves from the cookbooks, etc. at the end. Fridge freezer in here, nothing too exciting. Just your standard integrated fridge freezer. Ooh. And then what was interesting as well, we put the isolating switches up here, so they're hidden. Because that was really the only other option we had was the larder cupboard, which I didn't want. I've went for 2 of these medium-sized cupboards. One I've got for all my crockery, which is really handy to the dishwasher, which is just behind me here. Of my double ovens, we contemplated getting a combi oven and a plate warmer, but I'm really glad I went for this because, number one, the ovens actually have a plate warming function, and number two, it means I can cook multiple things at different temperatures, which is great. And they are bigger, so the combi ovens I looked at is only a microwave size. I regularly have 4 trays in these 2 ovens, sometimes more. So yes, really pleased I went for that option. Up top then I've just got deep cupboards. Again, I've still to get, I've only in 6 weeks now, so I've still to get bits and pieces finalised for how I'm going to store those. Went for drawers in these ones, both of these actually, and it's really handy. That's all my baking stuff, food stuff at the bottom. And then I also went for a drawer in this one, so this is really where all the food stuff is kept that's not in the pantry. So we've shared the pantry before, so that's where we've got the microwave, coffee machine, and then like cereals and my pasta and things, and all my spices, bread bin, treat drawers, etc. So the pantry's 1.2 metres wide, and each of the cupboards then are 60 wide, and then the fridge freezers are both 60, so it's all symmetrical, which was also important to us. On the island then, on this side then, I've just big deep sink. I deliberately left this in, so that's my slow cooker crock pot, and I just wanted to highlight, just if having your sink in the island if you go for a deep sink, you can actually get a lot of stuff stored in there if your dishwasher's full, and it's not actually noticeable if anybody's in visiting. So happy with the sink. I think the make of it is Capel. Under cupboard, just storage is what you would expect. We went for the cooker tap, which is brilliant, but it takes up, there's this, can you just see in there? That's the space it takes up. So it meant then I lost this shelf because the shelf couldn't go right over. But to be honest, I haven't missed it at all because it means then I've room for my bags and things. Dishwasher, I think we have a Neff dishwasher. No, Bosch dishwasher, which is good. The wee red light, actually, Neve in Passive House, I noticed that she'd put on a thing, her dishwasher shone on the floor, how long was left, and I thought that was brilliant. Ours doesn't tell you how long it's left, but it lets you know that it's on by flashing a wee red light, which is great. That's the bins. So I've the 4 bins, which are working out really well. I never had that before. So we've got recycling glass, recycling plastics, your normal bin, and then your food caddy, which needs another bag in it because I've just emptied it. Bora hob, I've got a IGTV, I think, for it. Saved in highlights. So a bit working away with my rice cooker. And then this is my big pan drawer, which is class. Big deep pan drawer for all my pots and pans, and then my big deep cutlery drawer. This is still to be raised up. Just waiting another drawer. The drawer side's coming. But yes, working really well. Can't have it high up because this Bora hob has quite a deep, you see that? It's quite a deep bit because that's the extraction fan built in. So just bear that in mind. You know, you do lose a bit of space, but at the same time, it's all worth it. I've had a few questions as well about the black shaker style kitchen. You do see fingerprints. You do have to sort of keep on top of it. Dust wise, yes, you would see the odd dust coming along here, but I had that in one of the kitchens I've had previously. So just whip around with a wee damp cloth. Yeah, I had a cream gloss kitchen in my last house, and it was flat doors, and this probably isn't any different really, because in the cream gloss kitchen we had, you know, a big window and then patio doors in our kitchen, so the light would have bounced off it and you still saw the fingerprints. So I wouldn't be put off getting a dark kitchen. But yeah, can't think of anything else really to cover. But yes, so far the layout's working brilliantly for us because we've got the fridge, worktop spaces here, dishwasher and crockery, and then the 2 ovens and the fridge and the sink, all really handy, and the hob. So yes, I am very pleased with what we come up with in the end.